The world is loud, panicked, and usually wrong. Let's fix that. This is apex arrogance. Data over drama. Let's get to work. First, the 2026 Toyota Corolla Hybrid. Haha, yes, the automotive equivalent of sensible shoes. And yet, while everyone else is trapped at charging stations having existential crises over software updates, the Corolla simply continues existing out of pure spite. That's the thing poor decision makers never understand. Boring things survive. The Corolla Hybrid gets absurd fuel economy. Maintenance costs are practically microscopic, and Toyota reliability is now less of a statistic and more of a law of physics. It doesn't care. It starts, it moves, it survives, like a mildly disappointed British pensioner. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is financial intelligence. Next, the Honda Civic Type R. And let's be honest about why the smart money is moving away from Germany and back to Japan. It's the B58 engine. If you know, you know. Toyota was smart enough to put it in the Supra, but you can find that same mechanical soul in a used BMW M340i for 40 grand. While your neighbor is bragging about the ambient lighting in his new electric SUV, you're driving a powertrain that will actually last 200,000 miles without a catastrophic cooling failure. Most people buy a car based on the screen size. You buy a car based on the bolt quality. That is the difference between a driver and a consumer. Now this is what happens when engineers are allowed to cook instead of marketing departments. Front-wheel drive shouldn't feel this sharp. It shouldn't corner this well. It shouldn't embarrass entry-level German performance cars this consistently. Most modern luxury cars feel like operating an iPad inside a leather sofa. The Type R actually feels mechanical, alive, slightly dangerous, and unlike certain German alternatives, owning one doesn't require taking out a small NATO defense loan every time the warning light appears. And now, the assassin in a tailored suit, the Mazda 3 Carbon Edition. For under $30,000, Mazda has produced an interior that makes entry-level executives uncomfortable. Clean design, proper materials, elegant proportions, no nightclub LED lighting, no touchscreens the size of airport televisions, no fake spaceship nonsense. The Germans spent 15 years convincing people that luxury means adding more screens. Mazda quietly walked in and reminded everyone that taste still exists. Now, the comedy portion of the briefing. The vehicles people buy when they confuse attention with respect. First, the BMW XM label. Good lord, $160,000 for what appears to be a failed military prototype designed by committee. The thing weighs nearly 3 tons. That's not a performance SUV, that's a medium-sized moon with ambient lighting. It possesses the elegance of a refrigerator being kicked down a staircase. Every surface screams, every angle begs for validation. It's not a luxury vehicle, it's an insecurity with heated seats. Next, the Tesla Model X. And for the love of all things holy, let's talk about the Audi e-tron GT. $170,000 new. 3 years later, it's worth less than 50% of that. You could literally buy a brand new Porsche 911 for the amount of money an e-tron owner loses in depreciation just by driving it off the lot. The technology moves so fast that a 2026 luxury EV is a paperweight by 2028. It's a tech gadget with wheels, not a car. If you're buying one of these new, you aren't an early adopter. You're a volunteer for a financial social experiment. Now, before the fanboys begin hyperventilating into their cryptocurrency wallets, buying a brand new Model X in 2026 is financially comparable to setting fire to a designer handbag while reciting motivational quotes. Depreciation has become vicious. Some owners lose the value of an entire Toyota Corolla in a single year. Imagine losing $20,000 while the doors perform theater tricks in a supermarket car park. Magnificent. Nothing says premium engineering quite like rebooting your vehicle because the windshield wipers developed emotional instability. And finally, the Ferrari Purosangue. Even the Porsche Taycan isn't safe anymore. Porsche makes the best engineered cars on the planet, but even they can't stop the EV bloodbath. Owners are seeing 30% drops in value in 6 months. Compare that to a 2026 Toyota Tacoma, which holds 60% of its value after 5 years. One is a tool, the other is a liability. Choose your weapon wisely. A $500,000 SUV. Humanity has officially run out of real problems. The engine is magnificent, yes, but the Puro sanguine is not transportation. It is a rolling press release. It is a machine specifically engineered for individuals who need strangers at traffic lights to confirm their self-worth. Most genuinely wealthy people would rather arrive quietly in a Lexus than scream through London in this crimson midlife emergency. Here is the pattern nobody wants to admit. Real wealth behaves differently from performative wealth. People with genuine financial intelligence optimize for reliability, longevity, low stress, and silent competence. Everybody else buys oversized debt with mood lighting. Convincing insecure people that attention is the same thing as success, that is the entire business model of the modern car industry. A good car gets you to the meeting. A stupid car becomes the reason you need overtime. They think they bought status. What they actually bought was monthly anxiety with ventilated seats. Wealth is silent. Insecurity is loud. That's your intel. Move accordingly. Subscribe to Apex Arrogance for more reality checks. I'm out.